Hello and welcome to Eleanor's Hearty Home. Today I'm gonna share with you how to do this real looking cake decor for this amazing dental cake. So let's start. Roll out a piece of fondant and cut it into a circle. Then take another piece of fondant and roll it into a long strip. When one side is thinner as I show. Take another small piece of fondant and put it on the tip from the narrow side and put our circle on top. This little piece will give a good support. Put something under to keep it up. Fix if needed and leave it to dry. Now for the next dental tool, take a piece of fondant and roll into a desired size. Then each corner we're gonna roll into a skinnier stripe. Then we're gonna shape it as I show. You can use fondant tools or just do it with your fingers as I do. Straighten it up and leave it aside to dry. Now we're gonna work on our toothbrush. Using this tool, make a few long stripes. If you don't have it, you can just roll it by hand. Then cut it out into a same length and leave it aside to dry for a bit. For the handle, I'm using a red fondant. Roll it into a ball, then into a long stripe. Cut it to desired size. Then choose a side and shape it into a rectangle. Fix it and straighten it up for the desired look. Make some holes but not too deep and try to keep it on the same line. Put some water and stick in the stripe we prepared earlier. If it's too long, you can just cut it with the scissors. Look at this toothbrush. Doesn't it look real? Let's work on our toothpaste. I printed the Colgate image and I'm using it as my guideline. I brush with some water and glue the letters on. And now for the tube, I'm using a white fondant and I'm shaping it into a thick rectangle and making one side thin. I'm rounding up the thicker side, straighten up the sides and smoothing it. We're gonna take a blue fondant and roll it to a very thin layer. Check the fitting and adjust it based on the size. When it's all fit the way you want it, that's the time to glue the parts and put them all together. Roll up the thin layer to give it the look of a used toothpaste. If it's got a little bit thick, just re-roll it. And now for the toothpaste cup, we're gonna take a piece of fondant and roll it when one side it's a little bit narrow than the other. Then we're gonna make lines all around, put on it some water and attach on the tube. How cute is it looks. Now that we have our toothpaste ready, let's squeeze some paste. Roll 2 thick stripes of white fondant and 3 thin stripes of blue fondant. Put them in between and attach them together. Cut the sides and pinch the corners and give it a wavy look. And look at that, just wow. What do you think? It's not a dental cake without a teeth, so let's make that. Take one piece of fondant, roll it into a ball. Anytime we want to make something, we're always starting from a ball. Cut it to 4, then each corner, pinch it up and give it a triangle look. Then with the fondant ball tool, press on it from the inside to make it a little bit thin or more roundish on each corner. If it's too long, trim the end and give it some roundish look. Press in the middle and make some lines just like that. Lost it too because I found some. What do you think? Is it look real? Color the dental tools with silver color. Leave it aside to dry again and let's build the cake. Now for the trick, whenever you're slicing the cake, cut it on a plastic wrap for quick clean. For more tricks, don't forget to subscribe. Make all the cake layers. When it's done, coat it with the cream. Let it sit in the fridge for a bit before doing the second layer. On the cake board, we're gonna put a little bit of cream so our cake won't move around. I'm taking a piece of parchment paper to roll on my fondant. I have the professional sheet, but it's much easier to do it on the baking paper because it doesn't stick and no need to use tons of cornstarch. Here you got another trick. Cut a fondant into needed size and put around the cake. Cut extra fondant from the top. Cut a circle from the fondant, same size of the cake. Brush the cake side with some water and put on top the circle we cut. Attach them together, smooth it up, and we're almost done. Put all the details we made on the cake to look for the best position. When you're satisfied with the placing, we're gonna put some water on each decor and attach it to the cake. And here it is, beautiful dental cake with handmade details from A to Z. Please share with other cake lovers. Don't forget to subscribe for my channel for more videos, tips and tricks.